Hello and welcome to Straight Talk. I'm Zeynep Gökçe. At just 6 years old, Istanbul Airport is already rewriting the rules of global aviation. Ranked among the world's busiest hubs, it has dominated European flight traffic for 3 straight years. It's racked up numerous awards, serving 90 million passengers annually. Now, it's made history again. In April, Istanbul became the first airport in Europe and only the second worldwide after the US to launch a triple independent runway system, a game-changing innovation allowing 3 aircrafts to operate simultaneously. With ambitions to handle 200 million passengers annually, it's already surpassed London Heathrow as the planet's most connected travel hub. And it's not stopping there. In the works are quadruple runway operations, while its Smart Airport initiative is pioneering everything from AI-powered baggage handling to fully digitalized customs. But can this $12 billion mega hub truly deliver on its promise to become both the world's smartest and busiest airport? For more, joining me now in the studio is Selahattin Bilgen, CEO of Istanbul Grand Airport. Welcome to our studio. Now, since Istanbul Airport started its commercial flights in 2019, it's been one of the busiest aviation hubs in the world. And now, with these latest developments, the simultaneous triple independent runway system.
Yes,
exactly.
That's the exact name.
So it's been a few months. What have been the results so far? How has it changed the operations, the flight operations at the airport? What has its effect been?
Actually, it is quite early to fully assess the results of the operation, but it has many advantages that we will see in the course of future. Independent triple runway operations means that 3 aircrafts can land or take off at the same time in an airport. And this was not happening in Europe up until now. So in Istanbul Airport, we are the first to achieve these operations in Europe. And actually, having 3 aircrafts moving towards the runways or taking off at the same time gives many advantages with respect to operations. It decreases the turnaround times for aircrafts. It also gives advantage with respect to taxi times in the ground. On top of it, it has also impacts in increasing the capacity utilizations. So in many aspects, it's a great achievement for us and for State Airports Authority of Türkiye to have this implemented in Istanbul Airport. And we are really keen to enjoy the benefits of it in the future, having it more applied, which will ultimately increase the hourly capacity of the runways from 120 to 148 movements per hour.
So how long did it take to implement such an advanced system? What kind of arrangements did you have to make sure such an huge operation will run smoothly?
Actually, it officially dates back 2 years. But in order to have this system operational in your airport, you have to make the infrastructure ready for it. So it was in our plans from the initial construction of the airport and the runways. But we've been working on this project fully for the operational part for more than 2 years now. And actually it started with safety analysis and simulations and airspace redesign. In order to have this project implemented, you have to redesign the airspace. You have to make sure that you fulfill all safety obligations. That's why including Eurocontrol and DHMI, our State Airports Authority, and our Civil Aviation Authority, the teams have been working on this project very hard for a long period of time. After these safety analysis and simulation work, we also have been going through very dedicated trainings for the air traffic controllers, and ultimately, after making sure that all the safety measures are in place and all the simulations work perfectly, we were able to have this triple runway operations operational starting from April this year.
Okay, so earlier you said that it's too early to see results for this triple runway operations, but right after this announcement was made public, you also announced that there will be quadruple runway operations. Why has it become so crucial for Istanbul Airport to go forward with this? There are other airports with the same infrastructure, but why don't they feel as strongly about this? What is stopping them?
Actually, the vision of Istanbul Airport project, since from its inception, has been to be one of the major aviation hubs globally. And in order to achieve this goal, it's not just the infrastructure, but also the efficiency of the operations and satisfaction of the customers and passengers. So, putting it in the center of our vision, Istanbul Airport, which will ultimately have 5 independent runways in its master plan, and towards achieving 200 million passengers after the phase 4 investments, we have been not only targeting to be the largest aviation hub, but also one of the best airports in the world. And this requires efficiency of operations and better utilization of the capacity. And triple runway or quadruple runway operations allows the airlines to operate much more efficiently. And the time they spend on the ground is very important for them. And under this competitive environment, we put this additional advantage and vision in place so that we attract more airlines and better use our capacity. That's why towards the aim to reach 200 million passengers, attracting more airlines, having better passenger experience requires us to be a trendsetter and also a company which is famous with its best practices. That's why we've been pushing ourselves hard to be one of the leaders in the aviation industry. That's why right after achieving triple runway operations, we put ourselves a target to go for quadruple operations.
Yes, and obviously this has become the top priority at this point, but what are some other future projects that you are planning to make sure Istanbul Airport becomes the leading airport in the region and the world?
Actually, today Istanbul Airport has already achieved to be the busiest airport in Europe with respect to air traffic movements. So that has put us to the top position in Europe. And on top of that, we've been the most connected airport globally. We have now achieved 321 destinations where from Istanbul you can go to more than 130 countries and 6 continents, which has been our initial target. But after this, our aim is to enhance this connectivity with additional airlines and additional destinations from Istanbul, and as well as I said, increasing the efficiencies and passenger experience, enhancing passenger experience. So in terms of airlines, we are globally number 2. We will keep working to attract more airlines. Also, we will be again continue our cooperation with Turkish Airlines in their growth targets and keep providing the necessary infrastructure for that. as you may know, Istanbul Airport project has been structured in a 4-phase model. We have completed the largest phase under phase 1, which allowed us to provide capacity for 90 million passengers per year. Currently, we are undergoing the second phase investments, which will allow us to go up to 120 million capacity. But at the end of all the planned investments, which will happen after phase 4, we will be able to provide capacity to 200 million passengers per year.
Yes, and speaking of connectivity, there were also reports that Istanbul airports could be connecting through a high-speed rail. But what are the latest developments on that?
Frankly speaking, Istanbul Airport has been really good connected to the rest of the world. But our aim is to also connect the airport to the country better as well. And there, the government has plans to go for the tender for high-speed railway, as you said. That will connect Ankara to Istanbul, and from Sabiha Gökçen to Istanbul Airport, the high-speed train will continue. So it will have a speed 350 kilometers per hour, and it will be capable of carrying passengers under 80 minutes from Ankara to Istanbul. So once this is also achieved, the connectivity of the airport to the other cities also will be enhanced, and that will be a major development.
Yes, and Istanbul Airport also has a massive digital infrastructure network built in. What are other digital investments you are planning? Could you tell us about that?
Well, actually, we have an advantage as a new airport which was built recently. When compared to the other airports globally, we have used cutting-edge technologies which put us in a better position. And we keep investing in technology every year to restore our position. With respect to systems, the airport is a smart airport where most of the operations are done automatically. We make use of artificial intelligence, robotic process automations, and also contactless systems which allows passengers to move within the airport without any human touch. Of course, there are some restrictions coming from legal arrangements or other restrictions, but we are always trying to keep us ready for future and for any customer requirements that we may face. There we are using AI in our passenger handling systems. We have been using our chatbot VR systems to direct the passengers to the gates, to the places they require. So having this technologically advanced position in hand, our strategy is to keep investing in technology so that we will keep our position as one of the leaders.
CEO of Istanbul Grand Airport, Selahattin Bilgen, thank you very much for joining me on Straight Talk.
Thank you so much.